Alright, let's dive into something that's been bubbling under the surface in the tech world. SpaceX's recent agreement to remove those controversial gas turbines powering its Colossus AI data center. But here's the kicker, they've got until 2027 to get it done. Yeah, you heard that right. 2027. Personally, I think this timeline says a lot about the complexities of balancing innovation with environmental responsibility. It's not just about flipping a switch, it's about rebuilding an entire power infrastructure while keeping one of the most advanced AI operations running. What makes this really interesting is the context behind these turbines. SpaceX has been using these temporary gas turbines to power its AI operations, including training and running xAI's Grok models. But here's where it gets messy. The NAACP and the Southern Environmental Law Center sued SpaceX, claiming these turbines were polluting nearby communities and operating without proper permits. In my opinion, this lawsuit highlights a bigger issue, the tension between rapid tech advancement and the communities that often bear the environmental costs. It's a classic case of innovation outpacing regulation. One thing that immediately stands out is SpaceX's argument that these turbines are mobile because they're on flatbed trailers, which they claim exempts them from needing permits. From my perspective, this feels like a legal loophole more than a legitimate defense. It raises a deeper question. Are companies like SpaceX prioritizing legal technicalities over ethical responsibility? What this really suggests is that as AI demands more power, we're going to see more of these gray areas where innovation and regulation clash. Now, let's talk about the Justice Department's involvement. They sided with SpaceX, arguing that shutting down these turbines would threaten national security and AI innovation. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just about SpaceX, it's about the broader implications for AI development and its ties to military operations. If you take a step back and think about it, this case is a microcosm of the larger debate around AI's role in society. Are we willing to sacrifice environmental and community health for technological advancement? A detail I find fascinating is SpaceX's $3 billion investment in gas turbines, revealed in their IPO filing. This isn't just a temporary fix, it's a long-term strategy. What this really suggests is that SpaceX is doubling down on gas power, despite the controversy. In my opinion, this is a risky move, especially as renewable energy becomes more viable. It feels like they're betting on a technology that might soon become obsolete. But then again, SpaceX has never been afraid to take bold risks. If you take a step back and think about it, this entire situation is a reflection of the AI boom. Data centers are power-hungry beasts, and companies are scrambling to keep up. Gas turbines are a quick fix, but they come with environmental and social costs. Personally, I think this is a wake-up call for the industry. We need to start thinking about sustainable solutions for AI infrastructure, not just temporary band-aids. What this really boils down to is a question of priorities. Are we more focused on pushing the boundaries of AI, or are we willing to slow down and ensure that innovation doesn't come at the expense of communities and the environment? In my opinion, it doesn't have to be an either-or situation. We can innovate responsibly, but it requires companies like SpaceX to think beyond their bottom line. So, here's my closing thought. As we watch SpaceX's journey with these turbines, let's not just focus on the timeline or the legal battles. Let's use this as a moment to ask bigger questions about the future of AI and its impact on our world. What do you think? Are we on the right track, or is this a sign of deeper issues to come? Let me know in the comments below.